Hey guys, welcome to the video. So today, why just losing weight won't make you feel happy and why you need to work on your mindset as well. And this includes losing weight through surgery as well. So surgical methods where you don't actually have to go through the process of dieting to lose the weight, which is very important. I'm going to cover that in the video. And before I start, I have some help for you. So I have a webinar which is going to go through the reasons why you emotionally eat and give you some more information around how to get long-term success with the diet. That's free to join. It's down there in the description below. Just click and you can register and watch at any point. I've made it so it'll work for people around the world. For now, let's get into the video. With weight loss, a lot of people have the false idea that when I lose weight, I will be happier. And yes, for a temporary time, you can feel happier. But why is that? It's because you don't feel enough. You have this idea of when I lose weight, I will be judged less. When I lose weight, I'll be more confident. But why is that? Because you feel judged. And so you're not happy with yourself. You don't feel enough as you are. And so just losing weight is not actually going to help with this fully. Why? Because the judgment thing, it comes from external validation. So because you don't feel enough, you feel that you need to have external validation. You need to have compliments from people. You need to feel that people aren't judging you for your weight. And there's a big problem with this. The problem is that these things can go away. So you live in fear, maybe not consciously, but you live in fear of losing these things and you have no control over it. And a lot of people change their behavior to get validation. It's very common to change your behavior and do things to get validation, including, or obviously, common ones, likes on the internet, posting something. But it can go all the way to extreme things. So a way to get validation might be attracting attention through being ill or self-harming. And I'm not saying everyone does this, but it's an example of how you can get attention to yourself and feel good because someone is saying, oh, are you okay? I'll be around you, I'll be with you, and spend more time with you. This makes you feel good. And so this is just like an extreme example. So having external validation can make you feel good, but it's not the way to get happiness long term. Happiness comes from in here, being able to generate your self-worth and know that you're worthy without need for external things that can come and go. Happiness comes from living in alignment with your values, from carrying out behaviours in your day that make you say to yourself, yeah, that's amazing, I love myself, I love doing those things, and I love that I did those things, I love that I managed that, I love that I did that. And this gives you confidence. I showed up as the person I want to be, rather than undermining myself or giving in to cravings or not speaking up when I wanted to. And that's where confidence comes from. If you need to be a certain weight to be happy, then you're missing the point. Like I said, these things can come and go. So just being thinner isn't going to give you long-term happiness. It might make you feel better about being judged, but that's the problem. That's the real problem, feeling judged. And so that can be worked on straight away because that's a mindset issue. And unlike the body, the mind can be changed a lot quicker. The body, you have to wait for it to lose the weight to burn the calories, whereas the mind can change in an instant. It's just through learning and repetition of skills and habits. So knowing that is very important because you can get to your goal a lot quicker. And then when you do change your mind, the weight loss comes a lot easier because you're not doing it out of desperation. There's no need to lose weight. You want to add value to your life because you want to be healthier and you want to be just the person that you want to be. If you force yourself to lose weight out of desperation, then that adds so much stress to your life because it's coming from negative reasons. And you live in fear of putting the weight back on because what if I lose this validation? Or what if people don't validate me anymore? You, like I said, you change your behavior, you seek validation, you do things that you wouldn't otherwise do. You become a person that you wouldn't be otherwise. And this is tiring. And it makes you think a lot more. It makes you think about food a lot more. It makes you think about what people are doing and saying a lot more. Did the person that passed me look at me that way because they thought I looked ugly or not enough? And so you apply meaning to things based on what you believe about yourself. And again, this is tiring. If everything that's happening, you're analysing and thinking, does this mean I'm not enough? What can I do to change myself? Then you're constantly stressing yourself out. It takes you away from focusing on what you want. It takes you away from being happy. And I mentioned weight loss surgery before as well. This, in some ways, can be even worse because you skip the whole process. You skip the journey. You skip the learning, the feedback, the skills around how to eat. And yes, for some people, surgery is necessary because if you are in such a place that is affecting your health so much, or you can't do the things you need to do to lose weight, like moving around enough because of how it's holding you back, then it can help. But you still need to go through the journey of losing weight because it's the journey that makes you the person that you need to be. It's the behaviours and the person you become that makes you happy and confident and able to continue that, rather than doing it physically with surgery and just changing your body but not your mind. If your mind doesn't reflect your body, then your body will just go back to how it was before. So what needs to happen for you to be happy and also for you to lose weight long term is to learn how to do self-worth internally, how to feel enough as you are, and then change your need to a want and take away that desperation of needing it now and needing validation for everything you do and feedback of constantly seeing results, knowing that obstacles will happen, problems will happen, but you can get through them. And you don't need that constant reassurance that you're always seeing results. You know you'll get there in the end. And knowing that you don't need these external validations to feel enough. And they can come and go and it doesn't affect you. You do your self-worth internally, from the inside out rather than the outside in. And so you control it. You know how you feel. You show up as the person you want to show up. You go into situations confidently, knowing that you are the person you want to be, and you know how to regulate your emotions. And you don't end up losing weight and living in fear of putting it back on and thinking, what if I lose this? What if people don't say the nice things to me anymore? What if people do judge me again? And of course, this is stressful and often ends up making you sabotage your results because the stress buildup makes you binge. And how have we accidentally learned to regulate our emotions? Probably through food, because food is a quick and easy way to make the changes we need to our emotions. It's a quick and easy way to change the way we feel, similarly to alcohol or shopping or gambling, things like that. And so doing it in the right way is so important. Working on your self-worth internally, working on knowing or learning to be enough, and then losing weight through the right way, rather than being desperate to do it now and needing to have it now, and all your results, like for example the scale, needing to show the right number, otherwise you end up feeling terrible in your day and end up self-sabotaging, and it makes it so much harder because you end up eating more, getting cravings, and you're all over the place. So that's the way to do weight loss long term, working on the mindset and changing the need to, I'd like to lose weight and it would make me a better person, I'd be healthier, and once I do lose weight, I regulate my emotions internally, I'm not affected by other people, I know how to make decisions, I show up as the person I want to be, and I love the process, I love being fit and healthy, I love doing the things that contribute to it. I'm not going to stop the diet because I'm not doing a diet out of desperation. It's not a stupid diet that is unsustainable. I'm doing something, a way of eating that works long term, that I'm happy to do and adds value to my life rather than deprives me. So that's the mindset you need to have. And that's the reason that happiness isn't just about losing weight. It's about changing how you think and how you see yourself now beforehand, and learning that, so the approach you have to weight loss is not the wrong one that over and over again causes you to yo-yo diet. So that's it. I hope you enjoyed that video. Like if you did enjoy it. Feel free to ask me in the comments down there in below. Any questions in the comment section. Do you feel that you feel you need to lose weight to feel enough? Does your self-worth come from the fact that you need to lose weight? Let me know down there. And subscribe if you haven't done already. It really helps promote these videos. And reminder of the webinar down there as well. And I will see you in the next one.